Adagiorum, Maxime, Vulgarium, Thesaurus, Episode 10. Amicus falsus, the counterfeit friend. Quem tibi wittii pepere rest, falsus amicus. Argentum non te, legitil letuum. The counterfeit friend, this was written by Michaelis Verinus between 1469 and 1487, his distica, his couplets. We begin with Quem tibi wittii pepere re, which is a relative clause modifying amicus. So, the one whom riches wittii have procured for you, that one is a false friend, a counterfeit friend. Your silver, not you, that guy loves, and tuum with argentum. So let's look at this more closely. We'll look at both lines. As I said, it begins, first of all, with a relative clause, quem tibi wittii pepere, modifying amicus. The subject of this relative clause is wittii, and that is feminine, plural, and nominative, riches. Tibi is the masculine singular dative, indirect object. The direct object is quem, masculine singular accusative. But what about this form pepere? When I scanned it, you heard me say, I trust, pepere re, like so. If you thought that this was an infinitive, then we need to correct a misunderstanding. You can see the reduplication here. The first principal part of this verb is pario, like so. Pario, parire. The third principal part is peperi, like so. So what would the infinitive be? Well, the perfect infinitive would be peperise, like this. So when we see this, we might originally or initially think, this is an infinitive. We have to then have some knowledge of principal parts. We can find that in Lewis and Short or some other good Latin lexicon to find out. But the presence here of the long mark helps us. That is, when we scanned it, we found out quem tibi wittii pepere rest. We found this long mark here over the penultimate syllable, pepere, and then there is an elision, pepere rest. So this is a third plural, perfect indicative active from pario, parire, as I've just shown you. And it's very common in poetry to have this shortened form rather than pepererunt, which is what we would more often see in prose, pepererunt, the full form of the third plural perfect indicative active. Okay, that's sufficient for that. So, he is a false friend whom riches have provided to you. That guy, ille, masculine singular nominative, notice that the subject of the second clause is delayed almost to the end of the line. That guy, non te diligit, he does not love you, he loves argentum tuum, he loves your silver. We might notice that the line begins with argentum and it ends with tuum. We could conclude from this that the author, the poet, is trying to show the overwhelming influence and power of silver. Everything is framed with money, you see. And te here, almost an afterthought. That guy does not love you, he simply loves your wealth.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the lesson, please press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment.